The karmic theory of the evolution cycle is a concept rooted in various spiritual traditions, particularly in Hinduism, Buddhism, and some aspects of New Age spirituality. At its core, it revolves around the idea of reincarnation, karma, and the evolution of consciousness. Here's an overview. 1. Reincarnation. Central to the karmic theory is the belief in reincarnation, which posits that the soul or consciousness undergoes a cycle of birth, death, and rebirth in different physical bodies or forms. This cycle continues until the soul achieves spiritual liberation or enlightenment. 2. Of karma. Karma refers to the law of cause and effect, which asserts that every action, thought, and intention produces corresponding consequences. Positive actions lead to positive outcomes, good karma, while negative actions lead to negative outcomes, bad karma. These karmic consequences may manifest in the current life or in future incarnations. 3. Evolution of consciousness. The evolution cycle emphasizes the growth and development of consciousness over successive lifetimes. Through the experiences and lessons gained in each incarnation, the soul evolves spiritually, gradually expanding its awareness, wisdom, and understanding. 4. Recognizing self as creator. As individuals progress along the evolution cycle, they come to recognize themselves as creators rather than merely creations. This entails realizing the inherent power within oneself to shape one's reality through thoughts, beliefs, intentions, and actions. It involves taking responsibility for one's life circumstances and actively participating in the co-creation of one's destiny. 5. Transcending ego. Another aspect of the evolution cycle is transcending the ego or the limited sense of self. As individuals progress spiritually, they move beyond identification with the ego and its desires, attachments, and illusions. Instead, they align with their higher self or spiritual essence, which is interconnected with all of existence. 6. Spiritual liberation. The ultimate goal of the evolution cycle is spiritual liberation or enlightenment, also known as moksha, nirvana, or self-realization. This state entails transcending the cycle of birth and death, attaining union with the divine, and realizing one's true nature as pure consciousness or divine essence. Thus, the theory of the evolution cycle offers a framework for understanding the journey of the soul through multiple lifetimes, guided by the principles of karma, spiritual growth, and self-realization. It encourages individuals to cultivate awareness, compassion, and wisdom as they progress towards spiritual liberation and unity with the divine. 41. Soul splitting. Evolution within our current plane of existence has predominantly involved experiencing and comprehending duality. Just as one cannot grasp light without encountering darkness, the understanding of oneness necessitates the experience of duality. We have encountered concepts like right and wrong, good and bad, less and more, only to realize their inherent absence. Everything simply exists as it is. We attach our perceptions to experiences, categorizing them as either good or bad, only to later learn the lessons of unity with the Creator through karma. 2. The realm of Akashic intelligence transcends duality. It embodies non-duality, akin to the mind of the Creator. Here, we experience oneness, being united with the Creator. 3. Initially, when the soul came into existence, it lacked gender. From its inception, the soul began accumulating karma, fostering beliefs such as, my creation separated me from the Creator, I was abandoned by my Creator, and I am unworthy of acceptance due to my worthlessness. 4. Souls also carry dualistic beliefs. For instance, they may hold beliefs like, I accept my creation, and if I accept my creation, I accept being separate from the Creator. Karma, carried by souls in the form of such beliefs, shapes their journey. At a certain point in the early stages of their journey, the conflict between these beliefs became too intense for the soul to remain unified. This led to the first soul split, resulting in the creation of two subsouls. Each subsoul embarked on a journey to experience one of the conflicting belief systems. This split caused the masculine and feminine aspects of the soul to divide, giving rise to two distinct, complete souls, commonly referred to as split souls or twin flames. Despite one being predominantly feminine and the other predominantly masculine, both possessed their own masculine and feminine aspects, rendering them individually complete. The original soul from which they split remains their entirety. 6. However, these new souls, while inheriting karma from their original whole, generated further karma during the process of soul splitting. They endured considerable pain during the split, failing to recognize the divine order in the process. Consequently, they developed beliefs of incompleteness. They sought to experience completeness in every relationship, assuming responsibility for the split, their other half, and their other half's suffering. They formed karma related to their femininity, e.g., my femininity abandoned me, and masculinity, e.g., my masculinity rejected my femininity, or my masculinity is unsafe for me. This karma extended not only to their other halves but also to the masculine and feminine aspects of other souls. Gender roles perpetuate these beliefs, with femininity often perceived as weaker and masculinity as stronger. Consequently, we continue to experience this karma through societal gender dynamics. 7. This accumulated karma exacerbates imbalances in our masculine and feminine energies, manifesting as relationship difficulties and hormonal imbalances. 8. As the soul gradually sheds karma with itself and others, it begins to merge with its original whole. This merger is independent of the evolutionary stage of the other half, as the soul recognizes its inherent completeness. The two halves will merge when ready, progressing on their journey as a unified whole. Soul splitting, within the context of the karmic theory of evolution cycle, refers to a pivotal event in the journey of a soul where it undergoes a division into two distinct subsouls. This division occurs as a result of intense conflict or imbalance in the beliefs and experiences accumulated by the soul. Here's a breakdown of soul splitting within this theory. 1. Origins in duality. The journey of the soul in its current plane of existence is largely characterized by experiencing and understanding duality. This includes concepts like right and wrong, good and bad, and other dualistic notions. Through these experiences, the soul learns valuable lessons about unity and oneness. 2. Accumulation of karma. From its inception, the soul begins accumulating karma, which includes beliefs and experiences that shape its journey. These beliefs may revolve around themes like separation from the Creator, feelings of unworthiness, or abandonment. 3. Development of dual beliefs. Souls often carry dualistic beliefs, such as accepting their creation while simultaneously feeling separate from the Creator. These conflicting beliefs contribute to the accumulation of karma. 4. Intense conflict and splitting. As the soul progresses on its journey, the conflict between these dualistic beliefs may become too intense to sustain unity. This conflict leads to the first soul split, where the soul divides into two subsouls. Each subsoul embodies and experiences one of the conflicting belief systems. 5. Masculine and feminine aspects. The split results in the separation of the masculine and feminine aspects of the soul. While one subsoul may be predominantly feminine and the other predominantly masculine, both retain elements of both genders, rendering them individually complete. 6. Creation of twin flames or split souls. The two subsouls that emerge from the split are often referred to as twin flames or split souls. Despite their individuality, they remain interconnected with the original soul from which they split. 7 development of new karma these new souls inherit karma from their original whole but also generate new karma through the process of soul splitting. This includes experiencing pain, developing beliefs of incompleteness, and forming karma related to gender dynamics and relationships. 8 journey towards wholeness as the split souls progress on their respective journeys, they work towards shading karma and recognizing their inherent completeness. Eventually, they may merge back with their original whole, transcending the dualistic beliefs that led to the initial split. In summary, soul splitting represents a significant stage in the evolution of a soul, where intense conflict leads to division, paving the way for individual growth, learning, and eventual reunion with the original essence.